a suspect. Hanging with the killers in the projects. Taylor on a barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from behind. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. Put nigga out like an outbreak. Chopper start to make the house shake.
Happy Monday, T Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion Season 3 review. Y'all ready to get into it? Let's get it. Let's go. Episode picks up exactly where last week's episode left off, with Tokyo confronting Carly and Spice about why they acting weird and funny towards her. If you have not checked out my video where Tokyo went live to tell all the behind the scenes tea on what happened, it is up right now on my channel. She came as Spice, Carly, and Jen. Jen responded, is in that video as well. So Spice is yelling and all types of stuff, just acting a big ass donkey. I was so disappointed in her behavior. Scrap think that she could have handled things way differently, especially since she's supposed to be the host of this family reunion. And I don't understand why she was acting crazy, because nobody done anything to her. Amada had issues with Shay, but that ain't got nothing to do with you, and you just being rude and mean to Shay and her brother like they did something to you. You act like they hit on one of your kids or stole your bike. Like, what are you doing, Spice? Like, you damn near like 50 years old. Get somewhere and sit down. So Shay and MJ are confused as to why she acting funny towards them, because they've never even, well, MJ said this is his first time meeting her, so he don't even understand what her issue is with him, because he ain't did nothing to nobody. And Spice and Shay don't have no beef, so like, what's the issue? So as everybody's yelling and stuff, Tokyo then takes off on Carly and hits her, and they start to fight. They fall onto the ground. Wigs is being pulled off. Now, I don't like the fact that Tokyo snuck Carly, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, for all the shit that Carly has done throughout the years on this show, I honestly don't care. Bop her ass again, because she deserves it, especially after hearing that this is some shit that took place years ago about what Tokyo allegedly said, and now you bringing it to the forefront like this some new shit. Girl, sit down somewhere. Please sit down somewhere. Please. Please, please, please. So security is able to break them apart. Tokyo like, I don't care, send me home. Her wig is off, child. Then we see Chaotic in his confessional saying, you know, he hates that, you know, these beautiful black women are acting like this. He was like, shit, I'm scared to come off the balcony now. That tickled the hell out of me. So Spice then decides to pick up a jug of juice, lemonade, something, and run around to go and dump it on Shay. Like, what was that for? Like, what are you doing? Are you high off of speed? What is going on, Spice? Like, literally, what is going on? Because you are literally showing your natural black ass. And I wish Shay would have been able to get her ass at you and security wouldn't have stopped it, because you needed your ass kicked for the way that you was acting. You really honestly did. So they're able to pull them apart. Then Carly decides she wants to hit Mariah Lynn because she said that she was smirking at her. They start fighting. More wigs are pulled off. Everybody is wigless with their plaits to the back. They hat to the back with their pants down real low. Oh my God. So Carly, her confessional was like, you know, she regrets it all. And I'm like, I bet you do. I bet you do. Like, you're literally like 50. I don't really understand why you acting a fool, because I know everything on your body was aching the next day with your old ass bones, girl. So Chrissy in her confessional says that she was disappointed with how Spice handled everything. And Mariah is yelling at Spice that your friend snuck me. I had plenty of opportunity to hit her. I didn't do it. Spice sitting there looking stuck on stupid because she up here talking, who jumped Carly? Who jumped Carly? Girl, ain't nobody jumped Carly. Carly jumped Carly. Girl, sit down. And when you become the ride or die caper for Carly messy ass of all people, Spice, like, girl. Next day, everybody is still reeling from everything that happened. Tokyo is up bright and early that morning, waiting on Chrissy and KK to come down to talk. And she lets them know that she's leaving because, she got physical. It was a mutual decision between her and production because she don't want to be around people that don't want her there, pretty much. And Trick Daddy ends up joining them, and he basically tells her to stop feeding into the fake instigators and to stop wanting to be friends with people that don't mean you no good. And Chrissy was like, you can't react every time somebody does something because you're going to regret it in the end, because people will take that one moment in your life and put that on you for the rest of your life. And she was like, I know firsthand based off season 1 when she did what she did to Kimbella. And so Tokyo is crying because, she's taking in all of their advice. And Chrissy was like, you don't let nobody mess up your bag. Like, now you out of a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? A 2-week paycheck that could have really helped you out. And they getting their bag, and now you being sent home. So it was all very unfortunate. I wish she wouldn't have played into it either. Like, Carly of all people, I would never let her get underneath my skin. I would have laughed at her. And because we all know this is what Carly does. This is what she does. So I wouldn't even paid her any damn attention. So Chaotic is out of balcony jail, child, and he is exercising. His body is right, honey. He had his chesticles oiled up. I wonder did he have on some Safari body butter, shea butter. His body is everything. It's just that face, but the body is giving what it needs to give. We then see Scrap meet up with Spice on the beach, and he talks to her about everything that happened. And here she go telling some, there's too many uninvited guests. There's too many uninvited guests. Bombaclad. Nobody invited him. And everybody don't get along. And I'm like, girl, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. And Scrap was like, you got to be the leader and pull this together. Like, we don't need all of this. And she was like, yeah, you right. I'm going to make it right. I'm going to talk to everybody. Yeah, because you acted a fool. Didn't nobody do shit to you. And since when you and Amada become such good friends that you sitting up here fighting her battles for her? Girl, you look stupid as fuck. Real stupid. That day is Alexis' day to have her event, and she has planned a field day. But before they do the field day, Miss Nikki Baby and Spice sit down and talk about everything that happened the previous night. And Spice tells them that Carly thought that Mariah Lynn had stumped her out while she was fighting Tokyo. And Alexis and Nikki tell her, no, that's not what happened at all. She was standing over to the side. And next thing they knew, Carly come rushing over to Mariah and snuck her from behind, scratched her face and everything. And Spice is so shocked by this because Carly just swore up and down that she thought that girl had hit her. And they was like, no, that's not what happened. So Spice says that she's going to have a one-on-one with Carly that day so she could see where her head is at, see if, she could possibly get her to sit down and have a conversation with Mariah. And she asks that Alexis do the same thing with Mariah Lynn. And Spice says that she wants to apologize to Mariah Lynn as well. And I was like, yes, you deserve to give her an apology, a drink or two, get her nails done, because you were one of the main contributors to all of this chaos. You owe everybody there an apology. Honestly, truly, you and Carly, because y'all the one that kicked all of this stupid shit off. So then we see Carly and Spice at the spa, and Carly up here fake crying. Now one tear came out of her plastic face, talking about don't nobody give a fuck about me. She wouldn't have did that if it was you. Talking about Tokyo wouldn't have hit Spice. She only hit her because she little and everybody be bullying me and picking on me and don't nobody care about me. Girl, shut up. You start shit and then want to act like you the victim. You brought all of this shit on yourself. Stop fucking with people. Stop trying to create moments for reality television like somebody ain't gonna slap the shit out of you. Stop. literally stop. So Tokyo on her way out says that, she shouldn't have hit Carly, but hopefully this situation will make her grow. And yes, she was wrong, like I said, once again, for sneaking Carly. It's the field day event, and what's her name? Amara feeling some type of way because Trick Daddy put her on the same team as MJ. Like, girl, grow up. Grow up. Who cares? People be talking about how MJ and Shay keep this shit going. Amara does too, because how old are we? You ain't got to talk to him. Y'all playing a game. Grow up. Everybody. Please. Hell, if Alexis Scott was willing to pick Tierra Marie first for her team, what is y'all problem? Like, it's all so childish at the end of the day. Back at the spa, Spice then tells Carly what Alexis and Nikki Baby told her about how Mariah wasn't trying to hit her. She was actually trying to separate them. Carly don't believe it. She was like, why would she try to break up a fight that I'm in? And here she go with this fake crying again. One thing I know is that you gonna always have my back, and I'm gonna always have your back until the day I die. Until they put me in the grave, I'm gonna always have your back, and you gonna always have my back. Carly, please go to acting classes, please, girl, because you scrunching up your face looking like Medusa is not helping and not making us believe that you're really tearful, because once again, not a tear came out of that eye. Girl, have several. So she then goes on to say, if Mariah was really trying to break that shit up, then I owe her an apology. Well, get to apologizing, girl, because you do. Spice agrees to apologize to Shay. You owe her a drink or two, or three or four as well. Lyrica is going to have an open mic night that night, and Jen pulls Amada to the side to ask her, like, was I doing too much the night before when I was just trying to get everybody to have fun? Was it my tone? Did I do something wrong? Maybe it was taken the wrong way. And Amara was like, no, none of this was your fault. And I agree. I don't think that any of this was Jen's fault or whatever. I do think that Jen was trying to have a moment, though. She was trying to have a moment, get her little camera time, because none of that was really necessary. It really wasn't. But, she said it. Was it anything wrong with what she said? No. So it is what it is. Trick Daddy gets with Shay to have a conversation. He let her know that it was somebody that he wants her to sit down with and chop it up with. I don't know if she knew it was Amada or not, but they start talking first. And he tells her that, before I met you, the only person that I knew that knew you was Amada. Like, she was the one that introduced us. And it's unfortunate how y'all are at this place. And she was like, yeah. She was like, when she started dating my brother, I started treating her like the sister I never had, and I really, grew to love her. And when everything happened, it really hurt or whatever. It really was disappointing. So Amada shows up, and she makes it clear right off jump that she had nothing to do with how Spice reacted. She didn't say anything negative about her or tell her to attack her or do any of that. And Shay was like, I just want you to know that I would never put my hands on you ever. She was like, but I do want you to know that you did hurt my feelings. And they both admit to talking shit about each other and how they didn't mean it. And Amada was like, my issue with your brother is my issue with your brother, but you and I never really had any beef. You were just sticking up for your brother, which I understand. And Shay was like, your breakup hurt our family. It hurt my brother and, the Allen stuff, with your baby daddy, all of that was just a lot. But she does let Amada know that, I miss you. And Amada was like, I miss you too. They hug it out. They even film a confessional together. And like I told you all a few weeks back when the show began, that as the present day, they are still getting along. I've seen them commenting on each other's Instagrams and everything. So it's good to see that they're back being, nice and cordial to each other. Because you can tell that there was a lot of hurt on both sides, especially Shay's. Now, I just wish that her, Amada and MJ can squash this whole foolishness between them two. I honestly feel like there's still feelings there on both ends. I really honestly do. What y'all think? Do y'all think Amada still like MJ? Or am I reaching? Let me know down below in the comment section. So it's finally open mic night, my bad. And Carly did not come. She was not ready to face everyone yet. So dramatic. Spice ends up going up first, and she tells a story about how she grew up and was bullied because of her skin complexion, and how she's always had to fight, and how she's been fighting her whole life, and so her defenses is always up, and how when Shay and them got there, you know, she just felt like there was another negative energy coming in because she knew that her and Amara had beef, and that she prejudged her before she even got to know her, and how that wasn't right. And she says that she's sorry for throwing the drink at her, and she's crying, and everybody's crying. Shay runs up and give her a hug, and they squash everything. And I'm happy to see that, you know, she apologized and admitted to her wrongdoings, because she did treat her wrong. But I don't think that the story of her experience in colorism had anything to do with the way that she was acting on this trip, girl. I feel like that was a damn buffer for her apology. Then at the end of the episode, MJ goes up on the mic and was like, I know y'all don't really know who I am, but you know, me and Amada decided to put our relationship on Love and Hip Hop. And then that's where it cut off. And I was like, Lord Jesus, here we go. So overall, I'm going to give tonight's episode a C-. It was quite boring. There wasn't really anything that jumped off for me except for the first 5 minutes. And after that, it was kind of like a nosedive. I do want to let you guys know that I have some new videos dropping this week. This week, I have 2 new videos in my House Hunting STL series that will be dropping. I have another home tour video for you guys from that series, as well as a video on everything I wish I would have known before trying to buy a house. I also have an Amazon shop with me video where I literally go on Amazon and pick fabulous things for my new home and add them to my Amazon storefront. So make sure you guys check that video out, as well as my Real Housewives of Potomac season 7 confessional looks video that is up right now. And I have a Real Housewives of Miami confessional look video dropping this week as well. So I got a lot of goodies on the way. The Game starts this week on Paramount Plus. I will be doing reviews on The Game, and I'm doing reviews on the Real Housewives of Miami. So make sure you guys check out those videos. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode down below in the comment section, you guys. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.